Greetings and salutations, my name is JW608. Today I am playing StarMade, and we are still working on this large miner. I went ahead and added some extra mining beams. In fact, I tacked a few on this side as well, because I wasn't looking where I was pasting things, and it looks like I got some stuck over here. So let's take care of these real quick. Let's see, that's what, 10 tall? Yeah. We're gonna go like that big. And we'll talk while we remove these. It's just playing part of the game. That needs to be much deeper. There we go. Anywho, we're gonna be working on the mining ship. I'm still not exactly sure how I want to structure my my laser beams. My mining lasers. Alright. Let me demonstrate what I've done here. I have a whole slew of these things, and they take a tremendous amount of power. And that still has 2 blocks left, so let's see if we can get them. There's 1 block. Come on, where's the block? Oh, there it is. Whee! Up there we go. Always completely eat your asteroids. Don't leave any left. See, that one's mostly eaten. You're gonna be a good candidate. Let's maneuver ourselves. I'm hitting C, which my controller set up aligns with Galactic North. And let's just maneuver them this way. And let's try to brake. Let's try to brake. Let's fail at braking. Yeah, I'm gonna need more thrusters. And also, I'm not doing any I'm not doing any sort of modules or anything of that nature. Although, you know what? I do want to do something. I do want to add a weapon system. You want to add a weapon system? Yes, yes, I do. I thought you didn't want a weapon system. This was going to be like a weaponless thing. It is. Bear with me. Then I need a block. Oh, no. Red is default. So I want this here. And I would like a single there and a single one here. All right. And now I would like to set this damage beam computer here. And when I move this way, I should be able to fire, not that one. Should be able to fire the damage beam, and that tells me where my beam's gonna be, so I can line up the asteroid. So as long as it's in between those 2 beams, I should be able to consume it. All right. So we have some guide beams. All right. So now let's turn this monster on. We're gonna go at 2.2. That sounds like a good speed. Oh, I started a little high, and I don't know if 2.2 is just too... Nope, that 2.2 is a little too fast. Now, I've been thinking about the design here, and I have it set for mining asteroids in the sweeping motion. We move up, and we're gonna just kind of slowly vacuum the whole thing. And it's nothing to sneeze at, but it's not doing... Well, I don't think it's doing exactly what I want. I think there's some problem. Well, I think I've passed the beam limit. Because all these should be... Yeah, all these are hooked up, and they're firing, I believe, but they aren't showing as firing. Yep, I need to move down again. But I'm wondering if going tall instead of deep was better. That's gonna be interesting. Alright. Because this is going deep. And by deep, I mean the waffle stack, Let me explain waffle stack for those who don't know what I'm talking about. What I'm calling a waffle stack is my setup of my mining array there. It's, hit X to get closer. It's these offset checkerboards. I'm calling them a waffle stack because it looks like stacked waffles from the front. Well, not from this front, but yeah. When you look at it, it looks like waffles that are stacked on top of each other. I call it a waffle stack. But I'm wondering now if a waffle stack is the way to go. Or if I want to do like a cheese grater. Ooh, that actually sounds like a cooler name. So, we're going to save this as the LM waffle 1 waffle 1. Alright. Now I'm going to purge some elements. See, I want this to be, what, 15 deep? 15 deep's close enough. Let's go 16 deep. And how about that wide, and what, at least 15 tall? Except that is tall and that is wide. Alright. We'll go 60. Because that should be almost exactly perfectly half. And let's remove. Let's put my hands on the right keys on the keyboard. That way, sort of kind of like, there we go. And I should do like this again. No. There we go. Now, make sure this waffle stack is good. Yeah, that's good. Now, let's copy brush. Pick the area. What's copy brush? Copy brush is let's not copy selection. All right. Well, I do want to pull these two out. I will put them back momentarily, but I do not need them right now. So we're going to add these here. All right. And copy brush. It copies anything inside of your brush. Your brush being the build size here. Let's see, that's going to be what, actually 5 deep? No, yep, it's 10 tall and 5 deep, I think. There we go. And now we can come down here. We can tell it to paste. Okay, actually it looks like it's going to be easier to do from the bottom up. No, this is not going to be easy at all because I need a handle there. There we go. We're just going to stick a handle there, and we're going to copy the same brush. All right. I'll get there. Don't worry about it. Now, we're going to paste. There we go. Now, is that actually what I wanted to do? Probably not. I kind of want it to go down, so the handle wasn't actually absolutely necessary. But this will be. So we want to do something like this. That's 100 and... what? Oh. That's 100. 100's probably good for what we're doing here. And let's see. Let's say use 60. Because I don't want to do this the hard way. Alright, let's set 60 wide. Because I don't want to do this the hard way. I want to do it the dumb easy way. Alright. So this block here should be center. So let's get some XY off center. There we go, odd block, which is actually even blocked, but whatever. So it should paste in between those. So now let's paste. And let's not do in remove mode. There we go. Now, undo the paste. We're going to make sure everything lines up fine. It does not line up fine. In fact, nothing lines up fine. Well, no, this stuff lines up fine. Then here we get thrown. Okay. Huh. Undo. Alright, so we're going to turn off the symmetry. It looks like it's going to be more of a pain, a hindrance than a help. But you gotta check, you know, just be sure. Does that line up nicely? No, it does not. So turn off paste before I start pasting stuff everywhere. And let's put a block there, and then paste again, like we did last summer. Oh, alright, now that's gonna line up better. So now, let's copy size of this is what, it's 5 deep. And 20 tall. Now that I have that worked out, let's copy this brush. Except that should be 5 deep and 20 tall. Let's copy this brush and right. My symmetry's off a little, I think. And paste. Alright, well, no, don't paste it there, dummy. Yeah. Alright, now let's paste. Okay, so that's 40. No, that's 20. This should be 40. Undo paste. So that's 40 blocks tall. Well, something doesn't look like it lined up properly, but the waffles look, or the checkerboard looks fine, so it's an amazing design. Anyway, let's go 60. There we go. And 60. In fact, I want to save this as a 60 by 20 by 5 waffle array, or mining array. There we go. Now, here comes the fun part. Hooking all these up to these modules, because all these modules are not hooked up. All right. So, in order to do this, we're going to undo that. We're going to say it's 60 by 100 by 1, except it's 100. And we're going to remove replace, pick with camera, and I want to replace the active slot there. And let's go ahead and hit remove mode. Let's just start replacing this standard gray with mining modules. Now we grab this and we see, or shift C, no. Right, yep, shift V, that got everything. Now we undo, and there we go. And that should work, and it's going to take it a while to figure out, wait a minute, these are gone, and these are here now. So you can see them snapping in. And so when we turn it on, this should fire. It should fire. There we go. It's going to take it a second because it's still figuring out what's going on now. All right. And let's go ahead, and before I totally forget, let's clear that, and oh, hold on. The game's getting a little jumpy because it is angry with me for doing that. Gets a little cranky when you do that. So now we fire, And there are missing beams over here. That is mostly because I believe there is a limit for beam drawing. Because all of these are hooked up. In fact, some of these that don't exist anymore are still hooked up. Huh. Right, so we are going to save this as an LG or an large minor cheese grater 1. All right. And let's see, where's the next largest? Asteroid. Oh, it's behind me. All right, so let's line back up with Galactic North. Isn't that like behind you? Don't you want to turn around? No. So I want to be in line with Galactic North, so it's going to be easier just to back up. All right, and let's line her up. And it looks like next time we're going to be trying out the cheese grater. We've tried the waffle stack. Now let's try the cheese grater. Anywho, I have been JW608. This has been StarMade, and I will dig you cats later.